Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Jaziela Huwaida and I come from Darussalam Gontor University. I would like to say thank you to Master Ceremony for allowing me to attend at this uh, great agenda to speak about analysis of Santri student coping stress ability on social problem in Islamic boarding schools university. The first one, the Islamic boarding school university has a unique style by integrating Islamic value in academic and non-academic activity. This Islamic value is integrated in extra, intra, co-curricular, and also hidden curricular. One of the aims of this education system is to create students with a problem-solving ability. There are various types of students, and not all of students in this boarding school has the same background life. Each of their background bring different motivation for their university life. From various backgrounds require adjustment or adapting way to existing regulation with the Islamic boarding school environment. From them interpret some of them interpret this adjustment in a good way, but many of them feel pressure in the adjustment process on in the adaptation process. So uh, when when the student has this kind of problem, when this kind of problem, they will have distraction in their academic or non-academic activity, and from this distraction cause many of bad things such as a poor learning outcome. In this research, coping stress ability is important for Islamic boarding school students to have as an effort to survive and continue their life. So to achieve the achievement in their education life, achieve the satisfactory learning outcome, and survive in any other thing for the better future. So in every educational process, the students are experienced in academic or non-academic activities, which from this experience will cause a pressure that cannot be avoided and causes a stress. This research aim is to find coping stress ability students at social problem in Darussalam Gontor University as the university with boarding school system. This research use a qualitative research with phenomenological approach and look at Darussalam University. So the subject we choose student from this university using a purposive sampling based on their background and profile. So the data collection technique focus on the deep interview to display data about the experience by the student subject regarding how to manage stress or how they coping their stress in dealing with social problem. So the data analysis was carried out through 5 stages. The first one is preparation, data reduction, data categorization, and connecting data from various sources, and data interpretation and conclusion. From the interview, we found six characteristics of student. The first one is teacher student, regular student, graduate from KME student, non-KME student, active student organization, passive student and passive student organization. And from these various backgrounds, they have coping stress ability. The first one is communicating their problem to their parents, friends, and lecturer. So the other one is to identify the urgency of the problem. So they try to close to their God by ibadah or by dua and pray. So self-development, so identify the urgency, the problem, and accepting the problem and don't show the emotion. So we found two social problem in this topic. The first one is discipline problem. So second one is friendship problem. The discipline problem is the problem that students usually face when students have difficulty adapting to a 16 rule. So, but the friendship problem is the problem when a student has difficulty in adapting with another student in class or any other activity. These two social problem has causes the impact have the impact for their daily life in their university activity. Santri students have many responsibility and bring a pressure to their daily life. It cannot be denied that the dormitory system on campus make them to deal with problem every day. Either the problem is about discipline or friendship, this cannot be avoided and it will be a distraction in their daily activity. Every student has their own way to coping their problem and making them survive and be the better version of themselves. And from this result, it can be seen that the form of stress coping using by Santri students in dealing with social problems in college life are also has a varied type. Uh, the first one, for for discipline and friendship problem, the coping style is often used or communicating their problem to those close to them, such as parents, friends, and even a lecturer. So identify the urgency of the problem, drawing closer to God, and take the lesson from existing problem. So they also develop their self. So they develop their self from a good activity, and hopefully from this research can bring awareness to the lecturer, to all the principals, to understand the student condition well and bring a good education environment at the boarding school system university. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully this information can be useful for all of us. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.